Hi guys, happy Saturday. So, took my ass to the whatever ER yesterday, and yeah, you can get the flu, even if you get the flu shot. So it's the flu, strep throat, ear infections, sinus infection. So yeah, great. But, alright, so I'm having problems with my Annabelle doll. I'm not 100% sure if I should have actually tried to channel that energy into her. So now she has to have a special sacred case because I don't want to put up with that stuff. So I will go into that more later. So, but I really like this one. So this is about Peggy, the doll. No idea that she was in Zach, whoever's museum. And I can't respect that man because of what he did to Tony Sparrow when Tony brought Annabelle to the Zach's whatever haunted museum. Tony repeatedly told him, do not touch the doll. Do not touch the doll. And what did Zach do? Fucking touch the doll. So I can't support somebody, especially disrespecting your elders. I mean, that is something that I was raised with. You respect your elders. And that goes in the paranormal community too, for me. So I can't support somebody like that. It's very interesting. I feel very bad for Tony. He had to take pack up Annabelle and leave because Zach was that ridiculous. So, but Peggy the doll. Alright, it's really interesting to me. I love this. It says, warning, the video of this creepy doll has harmed over 80 people in the UK. Why in the UK? Why not anywhere else? What is it? Origins in the UK? So, alright, this is just, I love this. So, there's something undeniably creepy about dolls. Well, yeah, our brains can't distinguish from a doll's face and a human face. So it can't tell if it's actually real or fake. So even if you actually like them, you have to admit that they're a little creepy, right? Well, yeah, they are. They are. So I think it's the eyes that get most people. Yes, it is. While regular dolls are unsettling in themselves, dolls of the haunted variety are even worse. So yeah, the Annabelle doll, her eyes look funny. They look like they're going to move. They literally do move. She changes. I mean, her facial expressions literally change. So it's very odd looking. I mean, it's creepy weird. But, alright, so it says, I know that that's one of my worst fears. The classic horror movie plot where the parents bring home a doll for their child, accumulating in the doll, coming to life and terrorizing the family. While it's a far-fetched scenario, it has some basis in reality. Take the story of Peggy, for example. This is just really weird because this doll is just, I get so much energy from it, just looking at the picture. Alright, so Peggy, the haunted doll, pictured below, is said to be possessed by the spirit of a Jewish Holocaust victim. So, I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if that's possible. I have no clue. But it's interesting. It's very interesting. So after Peggy's original owner became convinced that her bouts of chronic sickness were because of the doll, she gave Peggy away to paranormal investigator Jane Harris. So here's Peggy. This is Peggy. She's a little creepy looking. She was just a little evil looking, but I mean, I don't get anything bad from her. So, okay, so Harris, I would love to actually meet this woman. What's that noise? Strange, and my camera just went all kinds of weird color. What is going on with my camera? Is this because of Peggy the doll? Could be. Alright, so Harris runs an organization called Haunted Dolls, which bills itself as specializing in spirit attachment research. My camera's back to normal. Alright, so I think that's really interesting. Okay, so Haunted Dolls runs a Facebook page where they post pictures of the object they're currently working with. So after Harris posted some pictures of Peggy, viewers began to report some strange phenomena. Alright, so it looks like that woman here is doing a lot more with Peggy, the doll, than almost any other person would, except for me. She's in a circle and a pentagram. She's got candles around her. So I don't know what's going on here, but I want to find out. So I will have to watch this video. Alright, so not long after the pictures went online, people from all over the world started reporting strange things, like unexplained headaches or temperature changes in the room, simply from looking at pictures of Peggy. Here she is again. Let's see, if anything happens. She seems harmless. She seems harmless. There goes my camera again. See if I can get this to get back to normal. It's not. Maybe it is getting back to normal. I don't know. So, I don't get any weird feelings or, I don't get any headaches. I don't feel any temperature changes. Nothing like that. I think it's amazing. I think this is great. So, alright. Now, if that doesn't freak you out, the video below certainly will. According to Harris, 80 of its viewers have reported experiencing chest pains, nausea, and crippling headaches. Harris also says that one person had a heart attack while watching the video. I doubt it. I really honestly doubt it. I don't know. I just do. I doubt it. Peggy is actually in Zach's museum. So, yeah. Alright, so this is via the Daily Mail. So Harris says she's been fielding offers from various psychics to rid Peggy of the attached spirit. Harris, however, has no plans to do that just yet. She says she'd prefer to keep studying the doll and the spirit attached to it in her own way. So it goes on to say, well, I'm officially terrified. If there's one thing I'll never do, it's buy a doll. Ever. Better to be safe than sorry, because you never know, you might accidentally get a haunted one. So that's a pretty interesting, that's a really, really interesting, thing. I don't know, the camera's still funky too. It's not going back to normal. Now I'm changing colors. I don't know what's going on. Is it Peggy the doll? Could be. So, it's weird. There it goes again. So, I don't know what's going on. Alright. That's pretty cool. Alright, so. Okay, so here's a little more background on Peggy. Now my camera's like extra white. I don't know what is going on. So, alright, now a paranormal investigator has claimed scores of people around the world who have taken ill of videos of a possessed doll. So Jane Harris, we already went over her, runs a business called Haunted Dolls in Shrewsbury, Shropshire, which offers services including mediumship and advice on all things occult. Okay, I like that. Now my thing won't work. My iPad's messing up. Alright, so she was sent Peggy by a previous owner who was convinced that the doll was to blame for a series of terrifying events. Peggy, whoa. What is going on? I can't get... This is seriously messing everything up. Like, everything is messed up now. Okay, that's really, really odd. Alright, now let's see if I can actually get down to it. Okay, terrifying nightmares. So yes, the previous owner was, blaming the doll for a series of terrifying nightmares. Peggy said she'd wake feeling hot and shaken. No matter where she moved the doll to in her home, the nightmares persisted, so she apparently sought the help of a local priest, who 2 visits later, and there was no change. In September, she became quite ill with a fever and began suffering hallucinations. It's never good. Alright, now when she recovered, she saw no other option but to get rid of the doll. Yeah, she was convinced it was the center of all that had been happening. I don't know what. There she is again now. I would love to have her. I would. Now watch my camera go all funky and everything freeze. Alright, possessed doll Peggy, a blonde doll, has caused untold problems for people who have seen her, a paranormal investigator has claimed. So, alright, now, Jane, the woman that runs this the Haunted Doll Museum, or, works with them, so claims to have received reports from dozens of people who had bad reactions to seeing pictures or video footage of the doll. So she says, if I had to guess, I'd say close to about 80 people have come forward with experiences, said Jane, who has been studying spirit attachments since the death of her cousin Kelly in 2000. So some are small, like computer screens freezing. This one. Sharp headaches or a sense of dread, but others are more disturbing, she continued. One lady said that when she opened a photograph of Peggy, her computer froze on the picture and the room went cold. I don't know if that's what's going on here. Could be. So see, here's what's going on with Peggy now. So the woman evidently, I don't know, has her in some sort of a ritual. So evidently she's in some sort of a ritual. I don't know what that would be. Okay, so, alright, so, now it says that she then said that she felt someone in the room with her and could hear them moving around. Jane continued. So, she was messaging me at the time via Facebook asking me to quickly advise her on what to do. So it says, I took Peggy down into an isolation area and requested that she cease her tormenting. Apparently everything returned to normal. Alright, now another lady yesterday said she had been experiencing light bulbs blowing and a presence in her home after she had been speaking about Peggy. Now with Peggy, it's not only while people are looking at her or watching her, it seems to be afterwards too. I don't know what she's doing, so occult activity. Jane has been trying to find out Peggy's history. Alright, so we'll see what happens. We'll see if there's any kind of glitches in the audio, video. But here, I don't know what's going on. What she is doing with the doll. So I have no clue. I don't know. I don't know. There goes the camera again. That's a really eerie, like, sienna, burnt sienna. Almost red. Alright, so now she has had 4 different psychic mediums have read Peggy, all claiming she is restless, frustrated, and was persecuted in life. One woman, who wished to remain anonymous, even suffered an alleged heart attack after watching a video of Jane and Peggy in a car together on March 16th. Okay, so at least this lady, Jane, thank you. You are actually bringing that. Why is my camera turning all these different colors? So, thank you, Jane Harris, for, actually bringing all this information. Dates are important. Dates, times, everything. Now my camera's back to normal. So, alright. So, though they had offers from, other psychics to rid Peggy of her spirit, Jane and her haunted dolls, team are going to research her case. Alright, so she's also co-written a book on such the paranormal activity. So, quote, I've been asked to take her along to various paranormal events and investigations at haunted locations, but for now I want to continue my private studies into her case, she said. In order to do the work I do well, I have to approach each case as a skeptic initially and look for normal explanations for things. I love that. I love that. It's amazing that she does this. So if there were 1 or 2 occasions that things were happening on, I could do that. But with Peggy, I just know there's something more. So what dwells within a book detailing some of Jane Harris's most memorable paranormal encounters, co-written with Dan Weatherer, will be released in June. Okay, so that's Peggy. I just wanted to get that on there. I mean, I wanted to do the Peggy the doll. I think that is incredible. And I don't know what's going on now with the glitches. But it seems like there's some glitching going on with the computer, with the iPad. How it kind of froze up right there. Literally, it froze up on Peggy, the picture. last night. It was really strange. I was watching these two wonderful people went and visited Tony Spera, the Warren's Occult Museum, and it was pretty cool. It was they were very respectful, very nice, very kind people, and you could see it too. And I mean, just by watching Tony, you get a sense of safety. I like that. I really like that. So, all respect to Tony. I mean, I can definitely read him, and he is one good man that you would want on your side. So, but the weird stuff that they experienced while Annabelle, they were going through their video footage, and you can stop a video and you can screenshot. Well, everything kept like freezing on Annabelle, and that was probably the weirdest experience that they had. But then they had flies swarming their car, so it was very strange. It was very interesting though. This is not the one. This is not the girl that went and got blessed. Who is that? Haley Reese. I love your channel. You're amazing. So, but yeah, that's not the one. Haley Reese went, got blessed, everything, very respectful, amazing. And I thought that was really cool that, this couple that went, I think they were friends or something like that, brother or sister, I don't know. But it was really neat. It's like 59 minutes. So they do a pre, they do during, and they do after. And it's just so amazing, just their experiences. And I mean, a lot of people, I've seen a lot of stuff on there about, going to visit that museum and all these positive experiences happening afterwards. So it's mixed. It's very mixed. It's a bag of tricks. So I don't know. We'll see what happens, if anything does happen, now that I've spoken about Peggy. I think that's pretty cool. So, but yes. Alright guys, I hope you guys have a great Sunday or Saturday. Yeah, Samhain is coming. I think it's going to be great. Finally. And I love you all. All the way from Venus, all the way back down. Now tell me if you guys experience anything creepy. I'm going to try to insert a picture of Peggy in the video in the beginning, and we'll see if anything can be done. So just let me know what you guys think. So I love you all very much, and thank you guys for watching, and thank you guys for the amazing comments and just everything. You guys are amazing. So I love you all, and everybody have a good day.